We've all seen those videos of people trying yummy, scrummy snacks from 7-Eleven Japan. In fact, I thought 7-Eleven only existed in Japan and the USA. But then I moved to Australia over a year and a half ago, and my Aussie wife introduced me to Aussie 7-Eleven. And let me tell you, it's fantastic, but a little bit strange. Let's go to 7-Eleven. We're at 7-Eleven, so let's go. Now, I just want to add, I actually lived in Japan for 2 years of my life in my early 20s, and 7-Eleven was an absolute staple to my daily life. But when I moved to Australia, I noticed immediately walking into 7-Eleven here, it is very, very different. Not only is there very little Japanese food, as you'd expect, however, they are adding more. There's a lot more emphasis on Aussie cuisine, like meat pies and sausage rolls, and they have things like Slurpees, which I never saw in 7-Eleven Japan. I later found out this is more of an American 7-Eleven thing, and we've got 6 different things, including the Slurpee, that we're going to be trying. So number 1, we've got the 7-Eleven Slurpee. I've gone for the large size. As you can see on screen, there are many different sizes. The small is only $1, which for Brits, that's only 50p. Can you guess what I've gone for? A little bit awkward. You might be able to tell. I had to drink a little bit on the drive home. So I've gone for sour raspberry. I don't know how the science of this works, but they've made the ice fizzy. It's incredible. I think this is probably more advertised towards kids, as I think there was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle on the graphic design of it. I don't know why the UK does this, but my whole life growing up, a slush puppy is what we would always call them. Probably sounds a bit dated now. Would be half the size if you get it at the cinema or at an amusement park, and it would cost you something stupid like £4. I'm not joking at all. And I don't know why this is, maybe because they're more of a novelty in the UK, so people think they can get away with it. Maybe it costs more to get the slushy ingredients. I've been brought up to believe novelty things like this are really, really expensive. And then I come here and they're like, nah, mate. That's really good. It said 0 sugar on the title, on the label. It doesn't taste 0 sugar. This tastes really sugary to me. Now, if you're enjoying this, consider hitting the like button down below. It genuinely helps more people find the channel. This is perfect for a hot summer's day. That will cool you right down. It's delicious. It's very blue in there. But the only thing I would say, these things can't be good for you because, like, it's gonna stain your tongue and teeth blue. Bright blue. So do not have one of these before a meeting. Don't have one of these before a funeral, right? It'll be insensitive. Next snack. Next thing we have are Dotty cookies. Byron Bay Cookie Company, the Dotty ones. These are a massive staple here in Australia. At almost every cafe you go into, at least in Queensland, get your coffee, and at the counter there'll be a jar of Byron Bay cookies. It kind of looks like the Mona Lisa. If this is a really famous piece of artwork, and I've been really ignorant, I am very sorry. Byron Bay is quite a posh beach town. A lot of artists and creatives go there. Maddie and I went for our mini honeymoon there when we got married. It is a gorgeous place. And she introduced me to the Byron Bay Cookie Factory shop. So when you're entering Byron Bay, there's a big roundabout and they've got a little gift shop basically where you can buy big packs of these cookies. So usually the Byron Bay cookies at a cafe are like this big. So it's really cool that they've got like a miniatures version, perfect for a service station. Let's give it a little go. I'm getting hungry actually, so this is good timing. Ooh, you don't get many in there, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 7. It's all right. It's only $5. Give it a go. Oh, there's a lot of chocolate chips in that. Let's give it a go. Interesting biscuit base. Now, I don't want to offend anyone. I really like a chocolate chip cookie. I like them to be quite buttery and soft and everything. These are nice. They crumble real nicely. They kind of taste more like a shortbread version of a chocolate chip cookie. More crumbly, more buttery. It's got a slight aftertaste that I'm not quite sure about. I think I would enjoy this a lot more with a cup of coffee. But hey, they're really good. They're quite Moorish. I might just have another little nibble. I will say the last time I went back to the UK, Maddie, my parents and I, we went to a cafe in Cheltenham, where I'm from, and they had Byron Bay cookies in a jar. And I thought, what on earth? And so we spoke to the owner and we found out it's an Australian owned cafe. So pretty cool that you can get them in Cheltenham, of all places. Now, you can't go to a 7-Eleven and not get an energy drink. In my opinion, that might sound quite unhealthy. I do try to stick to coffee, but I made a video not too long ago about trying Aussie soft drinks for the first time. One of them was Solo, which is a lemon squash, I was told, but it was fizzy, so I thought it was lemonade. Anyway, I found at 7-Eleven Solo Energy. This is lemon and mango flavor. So not only is this Solo's version of an energy drink with 75 milligrams of caffeine. You've got some vitamin B6, B12 in it as well, and there's 26.5 grams of sugar, so quite a bit of sugar. Only a 0.5 health star rating on there, but you know, once in a while treat. And I really, really enjoyed trying Solo. It was absolutely gorgeous. So I thought, why not try the energy drink? I've only had one coffee today. What is it, half one? I can still have an energy drink. Let's get into it. Oh, kind of sprayed everywhere. That's all right. Let's give it a little go. Oh, I'm not really getting any mango. Let's give it a go. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I don't think I've ever tasted a flavour like that before. Oh, wow. It doesn't just taste like lemonade or lemon squash or typical Solo. And it doesn't just taste like lemon Solo mixed with a bit of mango flavouring. I think something about is that pronounced guarana? And the caffeine they put in there, kind of like that Red Bull flavour. It's quite a unique flavour. I kind of love it. I kind of love this. I think I would get addicted to this. The flavour is very addictive. I think that's what I'll say. It's addictive. You have some and you want some more. It's like it's got, I don't know, magic stuff in it. Wow, that's good. Now, I'm not really an energy drink person. I prefer to just stick to my coffee because it's very natural. But once in a while, little sweet treat, especially if you've got a long road trip and you're doing all of the driving. Also, you might be thinking, Sam, that's a very lovely t-shirt you're wearing, and I would say to you, thank you very much, but would you like one too? So I have just released my own merch that I am really excited about. So if you wanted to pick up your own merch from the channel, I will leave the QR code there, or it's in the top of the link in the description below. Next snack. Next snack, we have, I fear this is going to be a messy one, a veggie pasty. Now, 7-Eleven Australia has an excellent hot food section. You can get the classic 420 meat pie. But as someone who doesn't eat meat, I was like, oh, I wonder if there's any veggie options. Yes, there absolutely are. They've got this. They've also got like a spinach and ricotta roll. I'm worried this is going to be very messy, but I'm also very excited. So let's give it a little go. Now, I am a pasty connoisseur. So I went to Falmouth University, which is in the heart of Cornwall. And where do Cornish pasties come from? Cornwall, obviously. Especially back then I ate meat. I tried every single flavour you could imagine. I've had curry ones, I've had chili ones, I've had just your classic steak and ale ones. I'm really excited for this. Australia gets their pastries, so let's give it a little taste. Oh, it's already flaking. It's got a really nice flavour. It smells like a proper Cornish pasty. It's got that good pastry. And the flavour is like quite creamy and just like a really good veggie stock. There's bits of peas and carrots and things in there. And you know, if you don't eat a lot of vegetables, that might sound really gross, but it's really nice. And the flavour is quite subtle. It's not overwhelming. It's not like, oh, this tastes like broccoli right now. That's good. Only eat those where you're not embarrassed of people seeing all the crumbs go everywhere. I don't know how Aussies just eat meat pies without flakes going absolutely everywhere. But when it's all said and done, how do you make a lunch better? You need a bag of crisps, of course. I was walking around 7-Eleven, I noticed there's a lot of American crisp packets, things like Takis and Cheetos, and I'm like, what? But then I see this gorgeous site, Red Rock Deli. This is an Australian company, and they've got sweet chili and sour cream deli style potato crisps. chips. Sorry, chips. And I thought to myself, 2.5 health star rating, not too bad. I like Australian food. Let's see what Australian crisps are like. First one, it's quite modest, quite a modest crisp. Let's get a bigger one actually. Look at those red chili flakes. Wow. Okay. Oh yeah, those are real good. They are so light and airy and crispy. They're not soggy, they're crispy. Kind of just smells like general crisp seasoning, but then the flavor, the sweet chili kind of gives you a kick without it burning your mouth off and without you know, if you don't like spicy food, I think you'd still like these. And then you've got that sour cream flavor to just give it that sort of saltiness and umami. Good word. I cannot get over how crispy these are. I know that sounds weird, but UK crisps are more sort of, not soggier, but they don't crisp like this. They're like half the crispiness. That veggie pasty, Solo Energy, that's an Australian meal deal right now. That is something I've noticed. In the UK, we love a meal deal where for like £5 or £4, I think at Tesco it's £3.85 or something, you get a snack, a drink, and a sandwich or a salad or a pasty or something like that. We love a meal deal. They're in every supermarket in the UK. I don't really see that in Australia. But at the end of the day, you cannot go to a 7-Eleven and not get yourself a little sweet treat. Now, they've got a lot of Cadbury chocolate bars there, I noticed, and I thought, this isn't really giving Australia 7-Eleven until I came across Lifesavers Musk. So Lifesavers are an Australian sweet candy, lolly, depending on where you're from. And musk is a flavour I've only ever seen in Australia. You can get musk sticks here, which are like a soft sweet, not gummy, but soft. And they kind of taste like your auntie's perfume, but they're weirdly Moorish. And oh, these have a hole in them. They're like, oh, they're kind of like polos, aren't they? They're kind of like UK polos. And I assume these are quite cute. And they're pink. And it looks like the same colour of my hand. They're pink. They say Lifesavers on them. In the UK, we have a sweet called a Polo. They're generally mint flavoured, but sometimes you can get the fruit ones. And they've got a hole in them. And my granddad would always tell me that they save up all the holes and you could buy them separately. He was lying. Still funny though. Let's give it a go. What is that? Wow, it's crunchy. I'm assuming you're meant to suck on them for as long as possible. Okay, we need to talk about this. This is one of the weirdest lollies I've ever tried. Now, I like a wackadoodle sweet. I really like Parma Violets, which are a hard candy as well, and they taste like perfume, okay? They're a big thing in the UK, Swizzles Matlow. These are like a hard lolly, soft enough for you to bite into them and crunch. It tastes like a really old-fashioned perfume flavour mixed with talcum powder, mixed with 3 other things you can find in your toiletries cupboard. Do I like them? I think so. Would I buy them again? Not unless I wanted to feel pain. No, too far. Would I buy them again? I don't know. Why don't I try another? Yeah, if you just wanted something in your mouth, then these would be perfect. Oh, it's worse the second time. Oh, it's worse. It's giving me soapy flavours now. Kind of tastes like soap. So after trying all these lovely things, we've got the Slurpee, we've got the Solo Energy, we've got all the snacks. It's been really good actually. The thing I would vote the absolute best out of all of these things would be the Red Rock Deli sweet chili and sour cream crisps. These are some of the best crisps I've ever had in my life. Close second, Solo Energy. Okay, not the healthiest, but I do feel alive, that's for certain. Australia, I came in very skeptical to this, but I'm leaving a changed man. That is brilliant. If you want to keep the adventure going, go watch this video here where I try Australian soft drinks for the first time in my life. That was such a fun one, and I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, join this lovely community. See you soon. Bye.